afternoon. So I thought I'd take a quick video because I'm just running errands today. I have to get more eye lift serum for my eye bags and some moisturizer. But um, I decided just to go through my new wardrobe with all my old clothes in it, and some fun things. This is good for this weather. It's a little like the I don't know, the cloth it's not for the summer, but it's still, kind of for the early fall. So I like my outfit. I'm really paying attention this week, taking lots of breaks, reminding myself how to sit, lie down properly, so that I can really get the neck better, because you can't resume normal life with your neck pain like this. So anyways, about the painting that I've been ordering off Etsy. It might still be here. The man in the post office says he found it, but I'm not sure yet about how I can get it. It's pretty heavy, pretty big. How I can get it into my apartment. So that's kind of all the stuff going on this week. Nothing too special. I'm gonna relax more. That's about it. I think I've been spending lots of time watching YouTubes of how people, like in California, in LA, or like in New York, even like, in Brooklyn, Manhattan mostly, some people in Brooklyn, how they like decorate their houses. It's pretty fun because it reminds me, like, I had pretty nice houses when I was living back in New York as well, even though it was, early in my life. I was only in my 20s, but I was lucky. Like, I was a working girl. My boss Richard gave me good pay, but on top of that, sometimes my dad would just help me with the rent and stuff, and he was very involved. He helped me look for my apartments. I always had like one bedrooms in New York. I was living downtown most of the time when I was working at that, the investment bank. It's called Goldman Sachs. I know I'm far away from that stuff now, but I used to. Now I'm just like my daddy's little girl. Maybe later I'll do a little bit of work in fashion. But long, long time ago, I worked in an office for like a few years. But I did well then, and my boss will still refer me to, my boss at Goldman will still refer me to a wonderful job in fashion because he thinks I was good with the clients and I got things sold. But anyway, so back then I had an apartment. It was on the 25th floor. It's a building called One West Street. Tons of people live there. I had two colleagues who lived there. One of them was in another group. One of them was my coworker. My coworker and friend Gia was also living in that building. Everybody lived there. I lived on the 25th floor. I happened to have a one bedroom, windows all across the living room, and I got myself a white little sofa. Sorry, my hand's getting tired already. I had a white sofa. I chose it. My dad paid for it. It wasn't very expensive, and it got, shipped in on my first job. And somehow I was always kind of a decorator in the back of my head. So it was a lot of sunlight, really high ceiling, a nice big living room, TV, a glass, really ornately decorated glass coffee table, white sofa, a carpet. Then my bedroom was kind of simple. I had a boyfriend for a while, so I was used to having someone, sleep next to me, and it takes like a few months to get back used to it, but it's okay. Didn't have much time to decorate the bedroom, so I just got really fancy bedding. Like if your bedding is really sexy, really like fancy stuff all over it, that makes up for like a simple bedroom, you know? So I pretty much I really enjoyed kind of designing my home even when I was a busy girl, and you know, I used all the time I had to work on things for the home, nice things like that. Anyways, my hand is getting tired now, so I'm gonna have to video myself in a bad angle, and I have to run my errand, and I'm gonna get home. I promised myself if I get home within an hour, then my neck's not gonna hurt as much. So I'm going to be good. Just go out for 1 hour, get a coffee, and then come back. And I'll talk more in a little bit. Yeah, so look at me. I am now completely exhausted. I said I would only go out for 1 hour. I look like, you know, pretty bad. This is probably one of my worst days. And I had to just get a black coffee, Americano with a little milk. So I think I have to go home now. So right here, all this stuff. Exhausted. I just came to IFC. Sorry, my hand is tired, so I have to hold it down. I came to IFC. I was just gonna get the stuff at Clarins, which I did, the 2 things I mentioned. But then I got a bunch of samples. It's got some liquids in it. But then I ended up dropping by NARS because I'm always staying home these days. You know, I need to have all my equipment, all my supplies safely at home because I'm always staying at home. So I had to get the NARS concealer. And if you bought 3, you get some gifts. So I'm gonna go home and look at them. So I got their latest product. It's the matte lipsticks, just to try. So I ended up with all these things. But I was just intending to just get these. I was only just intending to get just the 2 small things. And I had to go to the ATM and get cash. So I really, this is the end of my day today. Otherwise, I'll be too weak. I'll be too weak to get out of bed, and tomorrow I have to go pick up the painting. So I really need to go home, take more painkillers. Oh, it looks so bad. I feel a little bit worried. And I have to, you know, as I said, I picked up smoking for only 1 year. I don't know if it's affected my body yet, but I really want to start quitting. But if I don't walk outside, I can't quit. Because you can't smoke when you're walking outside. That's against the law. So when I walk outside, I'm not smoking. So I don't know what to do. I need to get home soon. Looking a little shabby today. But sometimes to, you know, dress appropriately. Like yesterday I was at home in home clothes, so okay. I'll talk again in a little bit because this is just not flattering to me. I look really bad. Okay.